Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So I have received a message from a meditation friend. And his question is asking me, is it any meditation solution for him when he's under stress? Because he have tried different type of the common meditations and none of those things works. So today I like to share with you the solution which I know. Okay, and so let's look at this so-called why is the meditation works or not working. Okay, now with our calmness and awareness map. This is calmness, this is awareness. Okay, we know that this is calm 1, 2, this is -1, this is -2. So in the HRV base stress scoring, this is like 0 stress, this is like 25 stress, this is 50 stress, and the 0 calmness here. This is 75 stress, and this is 100 stress, something like that, with the HRV based stress. Okay, now the issue is all those mindfulness visualizations and the progressive relaxations, vipassana, mantra, those type of meditation, if one is at this around 0 and 1, those type of meditation will works. Those mindfulness meditation and so forth, it will works. Now, if one is at around this -1, around this area, those counting breathing and vipassana, visualizations, progressive relaxations will not likely to work well here. This is a known issue since the Buddha's time. Yes, the Buddha's time. Because when one is at, say, -1, around this area, or even get to -2, this area, one is filled with say anger, hatred, and hopelessness, and really stressful body and mind. It's like a thing is unmanageable. Even one try to control it, it is unmanageable. Okay, and like sometimes like world is falling apart. Like for example, one get betrayed or get hurt. It's over here. Even one say, well, I want to handle this with meditation. It cannot be done. Okay, now, so at this instance, what should one do? Obviously, your counting breath, your vipassana, your visualization is not going to work well here. You're out of control. Now, is there any solution there? Like when the whole thing falling apart, like the body is reacting. Okay, remember that we have the 4-layer models. This is the body, physical body. This is mind. This is the breathing. This is the energy neural, and this is go in the chaotic situations. Even we want to handle it, we can. Okay, even when we do meditation, we can. Okay, So it's at this state, -2 state. Okay, now, so is there any solution for this? Yes. I didn't say the solution. The Buddha in the Amitabha Sutta have prescribed a solutions. Okay. The solutions is for at these situations, and of course it will work also in the situations of the calmness of +1, +2, and upward. Okay, it works there, and this is called the Dharma dual of reciting the Buddha's name, or chanting the Buddha's name, or whispering the Buddha's name. So that is a meditation. The meditations of chanting or whispering or reciting the Buddha's name. That is what it is. Okay? When one is in a totally chaos, that is what the Buddha prescribed. And this 4-layer is in chaos. So today I like to share with you what is and how is this Buddha's names recitations, or recitations, Buddha's names meditations, or it's called the Dharma dual of reciting Buddha's name. Okay. Now, I have actually shared this with you in the past videos. Okay, it's a few days ago, but today I'm going to share with you again. So, in this this method, these techniques of reciting or chanting Buddha's name meditations. Okay, reciting Buddha's name meditations. One actually recite the name of Amitabha Buddha. Okay. Amitabha Buddha. Okay. Or the Chinese call Mi Tuo Fo. Okay. Reciting this. Okay. Now, this method actually applied to all religions. Okay, all religions. This is the Buddha name. In the West, we can recite Amen or Amin. Okay, Amen or Amin. You will get the same result. Okay, for the calming yourself down, and this is how to do it. So at first, when you feel comfortable to chant or recite or whisper, okay, we want to use the word whisper. Whisper is better words. Whisper, so that you do not use a lot of energy, and you must not use a lot of energy. Okay, because at the -1 here or -2 here, you already have energy insufficiency, because when we have all this thought running through our mind and all this uncontrollable emotions, we already don't have much energy. Okay, so we don't want to use too much energy. So whisper, okay, we just say whisper is the proper words there. Now, so of course you inhale and so forth when you feel comfortable to open your mouth to whisper. Okay, don't force it. Then you whisper Amin, and then you do a rest. Okay, the rest time can be short or long, it doesn't matter. Okay, it has to feel comfortable. And then at the end of the rest, let it automatically, naturally inhale or whatever the body do, let it be, and it will get back to the comfortable state again. And then one do again another Amin, Amin, and then rest, and then let. Okay, this is going backward, going to naturally go charge up your body energy and so forth, or get reset yourself. Okay, so at this, you don't want to do anything, just let it be. Okay, let it be, let the body do whatever it needs. So this point is the same with this point, and then you wait until you're ready again, and then you say Amin. Okay, so you repeat this 10 times. Okay, or more. Okay, but usually if you do 10 times, you can see what happened. Okay, now, so let me share with you how to do it, and then you can have a feeling, right? So say I am in this really peace situations or hatred situations and all this thing, want to revenge or betray feeling or all kind of stuff. So first I sit comfortably, okay? And sit comfortably defined as you need to sit with a balanced weight so your body is well support, okay? So comfortable is defined as balanced state. So your body is support, the weight is support. You can sit down, you can lay down, you can do anything, okay? Just so that your body is well support. And then you wait until you feel that you have the energy to say, to whisper, then you say very fast, Amin. And then you rest. And then when you rest, and then it will come up to a time that you need to take a breath. So you naturally take a breath. When you feel full and you feel comfortable, you say again, Amin. So let me share with you, right? So when I feel comfortable, I say, whisper, Amin. Feel comfortable again, Amin. And then rest. Okay, so it has to be this simple. It has to be really effortless. Okay, you feel comfortable, you say Amin, and then you rest. And then the body will automatically want to inhale and so forth, and then you let it inhale and so forth and feel comfortable, and then say again Amin. So just whisper that way. Okay, now, so one thing we need to be careful here when we say Amin, listen to what we say. So when I say Amin, Amin, I listen to what I'm saying. Okay, so there's one key point need to know. The second key point is, in case you are extremely tired, extremely drained, you know what? You whisper without making any sound at all. You don't even have to move your tongue. You just say in your heart, Amin, in your heart, so you don't hear the words. And then wait. Amin, and then wait. Amin, and then wait. And then like inhale, whatever you do. So this is the the techniques of reciting or whispering or chanting the Buddha's name. Okay, so this is the meditation will work when you get into the situations of the negative calmness. Okay, so this awareness. So when you're here, it will work. Will it work here? Sure, it will work here. In fact, this whispering Buddha's name meditation have a very broad range. Have a very broad range, -3. You can go down there and go this. Okay, and all those the visualizations have to start from here. The counting of breath have to start 1.5. Okay, and all those things belongs to here. And this the chanting of the or whispering the Buddha's name. This is the solution. Okay. Sure. Counting the breath and everything, this preparing to enter samadhi, vipassana. You have to have you use the vipassana to investigate into the inner the mental consciousness, because it's the vipassana is investigating on our self and attachment. But at this time we have no time for that. We just do not have the resources or the energy for that. So that's how the Buddha prescribed that in the Amitabha Sutta. Okay, when one is sick, that's how the Amitabha Buddha prescribed. So for today, seriously, you don't need those meditations apps and to de-stress. You don't need those all those kind of mindfulness, counting breath, vipassana. You don't. You just do this, and it will work all the time. And you can do it so many times, like in the office when something is not right, or when you feel really tired and the physiologically not settled. Just sit down there. I mean, you do 10 times, you can do another 20 times, or 100 times, or put a set alarm, a timer for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can do that. If you fall asleep, fine. Settle you down. Okay. So this is the techniques we need to know. And if you notice this recitations of the Buddha's names techniques, it is a balanced techniques. It is a balanced techniques. Why? This is the comfortable, and then you start to say Amin, Amin, and then from here, you rest, and then here the body like to do the inhale to charge up the body and so forth, to get back to this state again before you can do the Amin. You see, this, when you whisper Amin, this is called the intentional regulating. Okay? While from here to here, this is a natural resonance. Okay? So there are two states there. This state you can say it is dissipative. This is charging. Okay? So at this state, one regulate oneself, and then you let it alone, let it charge. So it is a really balanced type of design. And over here, in the internal intentional regulating, when one do not have enough energy, or very exhausted, one don't even need to whisper. One just say it in the heart really, really softly. And then rest. Okay? So this is a very good meditations techniques for the era we are living now. Okay? What is counting breathing good? Anapanasati good? Yes, if you are a monk, if you train that way, if you are constantly living in that situations, in the environment. But the thing is that when you are like me in the Silicon Valley, just face it. Okay? There's sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. Remember something is so, you know, you just get mad, people lying and all this kind of thing, betraying years ago. So what are you gonna do? This is what I do. Okay? Sure, in the daytime I can tell her that, you know, I can get to different layer of the Qigong and so forth. But when that time comes, you wake up in the middle of the night and then you just have a dream, whatever in the past come back, what are you going to do? Okay. So this is from the Amitabha Buddha Sutta. Okay, and so for those like to recite Amitabha, you want to watch out. Okay, so this is, say, the comfortable time. Say this is the rest. Okay, you might want to you might be able to recite Ami 12 here and then rest. But if this is take too much energy, you don't want to do that. You do this. You do just simply and then rest. Okay? And then you go back comfortable and then you say me and then you rest. And then you say tuo. Okay? So mi tuo four. So one circle, you say only one words. Okay? Also the same with Western religions practitioner. You can just say, you don't even have to say Amin if it's too difficult for you. You just say and then say Min on the next phase. Rest. Min, rest. That's simple. Okay? Seriously? For kids and for elderly, especially for kids at school and want to learn mindfulness and so forth, I rather they practice this instead of go counting breath and everything, which is obviously that when you're counting breath you have to get into the calm 2 state. Okay, this is calm 1 state, calm 2, this awareness. You want to be here in order to do the counting breath anapanasati. And sure, you say, well, you know what, I can practice those breath of fire, those kind of stuff. Okay, to handle your heart rate variability. Like count in, what? Inhale, count 4, stop breathing, count 4, exhale, count 5, and stop breathing, count 6, those kind of stuff. Well, sure, you control that, your heart, you try to force it, but guess what? Those type of stuff is intentionally regulating or is a draining type of practice. If you're keeping practice that without have the charging phase, okay, so we know that you need to have an intentional regulating, and then you need to have a charging phase. The charging phase. If you're keeping practice this, you're going to drain energy. Okay? So if you look at the proper meditation, be anapanasati, be in the Taoist meditation, it always have 2 phases. Even the 6 healing sound have 2 phases. It make the sound to detox. After detox, Okay, detox is the intentionally regulating. After detox, it get into the state of national resonance, which is it charge the body, meaning that it exhale this detox, and then when it inhale, it let the body charge itself. Okay, so we need to be careful this. So this is actually parallel with our sports today. In training of the sport, you always have the training, and recovery. Okay, so intentional regulating is training. No, it is parallel with the sport training today, and the charging state is the recovery. Okay, without this kind of balancing, a long term you will get problem. Why do I know? You can see all the records in the Chinese practice for thousands of years. Even for the 6 healing sound, if people keeping making the sound without the charging state, you know it's going to cause him problem or her problem in practice 6 healing sound that way. It is a big data driven science. Okay, so we know the empirical model there what is going on. So this is to share with you today. Hopefully this can help you. Okay.